Today is November the 11th, 2014. My name is Tanya Finchum, along with Alex Bishop. We're with Oklahoma State University, and today we're in Muskogee to speak with Andy Walters. So thank you for having us today.
Yeah.
Can you tell us when and where you were born?
What?
When you were born?
November 15th, 1911, at Vian, Oklahoma.
Vian.
Yeah.
And what did your parents do for a living?
He farmed some. He farmed some of it. My dad did.
And your mother?
She did, she had kids. Just had 10. That's all.
10.
Yeah. And I was number 5, it's 3 down.
Number 5. Okay. So she worked at home.
Yeah, she works at home. Yeah, cook and can and done it all.
And what were some of your chores?
What?
Some of your chores.
Well, I didn't have many stories.
Chores. What did you have? Chores.
My chores?
Uh-huh.
Well, I just done what I had to do. I done what I had to do like everybody else.
Have to milk the cow?
Yeah.
Feed the
Fed the hogs and the chickens.
chickens.
Ask if he worked in the field.
And did you have to work in the field?
Yeah, work in the field.
With a hoe or?
Yeah, with the hoe and with the team and with the tractor. I done it all.
How old were you when you drove your tractor?
Oh, how old was I at that first tractor?
Well, I was about 5, so you would have been in your 40s, I guess. When you would have been in your 40s when you got your first tractor.
I guess that's close. I don't remember. That's a long time ago.
What kind of tractor was it?
John Deere, only kind there goes. John Deere.
What makes them better?
Do it?
Why John Deere?
Well, that's the only kind I ever had. There was John Deere dealer at Porter, about 10 miles from where I lived, and I had several tractors. I started out with a little H. I pulled a 18-inch breaking plow, and whenever I quit, I had a bigger one that would pull 14 breaking plows, 14-inch breaking plow. I mean, till I get it right again, four 14-inch breaking plows.
Tell her how you got your first tractor. What did you trade in? How did you get your first tractor?
Oh man!
What did you trade in for it?
Well, I traded what I traded in to get my cat.
Yeah.
First tractor.
What did you start out farming with?
Team. Started out with a team, and just went on and finally bought a tractor. It wasn't long ago, bought one a little bigger. Then wasn't long, bought one a little bigger than that, and farming more.
How many horses did you trade for your first tractor? 6?
Yeah,
6, wasn't it?
I guess. I don't know.
Traded 6 horses for his first tractor.
First tractor.
Was it new or used?
Huh?
Was it new or used?
It's brand new.
Brand
new, yeah.
So what were you growing?
Corn, soybeans, alfalfa, a little bit of everything.
And where would you take it to market?
Over on the river, at an elevator, it was over on First Great River. Had to haul it over there. The soybeans and stuff had to haul it over there.
What was the name of the town? Was it
Wagner.
Wagner?
Close to Wagner anyway.
Okay.
First of all, we took it to Haskell, and then you started taking it to Wagner later on.
Yeah, yeah.
How many acres did you farm?
Oh, we started in, didn't have many, but a little over 100 acres.
Kept you busy.
Huh?
Kept you busy.
Yeah, yeah.
Where did you go to school?
I didn't go very much. Seventh grade, sixth grade as far as I went.
Where?
At a Carlisle school down to Vian.
Okay. And how did you meet your wife?
How did I meet her?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know. We went to church together. I got acquainted with her.
Okay.
She's a pretty good old gal.
And what was her name?
Ludine.
L-U?
Ludene.
Okay.
I thought it was Ludean.
Well, I've seen it both ways.
And when did you get married? What year?
I don't know. That's too far back.
Too far back, do you know?
They had been married, his mom's been gone 2 years, and they had been married 77 years at the time.
With-
Do the math then.
To the same woman.
What was the secret?
Trying to get along and live. Get along and live.
Did you ever argue? Did you argue with her?
Oh, no, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. She got her way a whole lot of time, though.
That's a good thing, I guess.
Huh?
How many children did you have?
That right there.
Just one?
That right there.
One and done.
One and done. One and done. I couldn't have it. We couldn't have it about having any more, but we just had the ones all we had.
Well, did you serve in the military? Did you serve in the military?
No, but I belonged to the National Guard a long time and went to but I was a farmer, and farmers they didn't have to go to the army. They had to raise something to eat to feed the boys that's already in the army, and that's how I got out of it.
Well, you did your part.
Yeah, I done my part. Tried to. Tried to.
Was farming all you've done?
Farming's all I done. That's all I done.
A long time in the business.
Huh?
Did you have more than 100 acres after a while?
Oh, probably had some more than 100 acres. All lived together, pasture and farming land and all.
Did you have people to help you farm?
Yeah, I hired some help, not a whole lot.
Any sharecroppers?
Huh?
Any sharecroppers?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He didn't have any, but he rented land from other people.
Big operation then.
Well, how did you get your start in farming?
How did I get my start?
Mm-hmm.
Well, sir, I was working for the bank. $5 a week. Sitting there one day, and the banker says, "I'll tell you a team, and you start for yourself." Well, I didn't have nothing. So I went home and told my dad-in-law about it, and we talked about it, and he says that I bought a team of little mules, made my first crop. I don't know, way back yonder.
What was your first crop?
A John Deere. Oh, well, what a first crop? Well, back then it was just soybean and corn and cotton and alfalfa.
So you've picked a little bit of cotton?
Yeah, I didn't pick a whole lot, but I picked some.
Not fun?
No, it wasn't fun, no.
Was there a time when you thought you might lose the farm?
No.
No? Do you still have it?
No. So after I retired and sold everything I had, all I got out here.
You didn't pass it on to you, huh?
Well, he still has his house in Haskell, but we sold all the
From
farmland
the farm. And the tractors?
and the tractors and everything else, yeah.
Hard to see it go?
Huh?
Was it hard to see it go?
Oh, I guess, I don't know.
You're
I
just
don't
tired
know.
by then?
Huh?
Just tired? Didn't want to farm anymore?
No. Sold all my land, moved to town. Got to be a city boy. City boy. I figure I'd done my part.
Yes.
What was the Great Depression like? Do you remember the Great Depression?
Do what?
Do you remember the Great Depression?
Oh yeah, I remember when times was hard. There wasn't no money.
How about the Dust Bowl? Did that impact you any?
I don't know, don't reckon. They didn't, the Dust Bowl didn't bother us.
Kept on farming.
Huh?
You could keep on farming if you wanted. You kept on farming
Yeah.
in the Dust Bowl.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the house you grew up in?
Well, no, I can't remember nothing about the houses.
Did you have to share a room?
Oh yeah, the 10 kids had to share a room.
Have to share a bed?
Huh?
Have to share a bed?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How many to a bed?
Sometimes it's 3. Sometimes it's 3.
How was it heated?
With the wood and coal. And then after so long, we got butane. And I put in butane and had it a little better.
Bathroom inside or outside?
Well, sometimes outside, sometimes inside. But on the first it's outside, but on the last it was inside.
Well, how did your mother do laundry?
With rub board. With no rub board to do. She finally got a washing machine.
And for electricity?
Huh?
Electricity?
Yeah, we had electricity. Finally got electricity.
And how would you keep things cold?
How to keep yourself? Well, for way back early, we had a ice ice man. He peddled ice to the house, and we had a ice box where we kept ice in.
Well, with that many children, did she can a lot?
Oh yeah, had to eat.
Had a big garden?
Yeah, made a big garden.
Did you help with any of that? Did you help?
Oh, had to.
What would you do?
I did whatever there was to do.
Did you have to slaughter the chickens?
Huh?
Did you have to slaughter the chickens?
I guess, I don't know.
Or did your mother do it? Who killed the chickens?
Oh, my mama killed the chickens.
Did you?
Mama, she'd wring their ankle off and throw them down, let them kick. Then they died, then she'd pick them up.
Good eating. Good to eat.
Huh?
They were good to eat.
Oh, you betcha. That's nearly all the kind of meat we had. What we raised.
Would you kill hogs?
Huh?
What did they do with the hogs?
With the hogs?
Uh-huh.
Well, one time I had 10 brood sows. I raised a lot of hogs.
And what would you do when you butchered them?
I didn't butcher them, I sold them.
Sold them, okay. When you went to school, how would you get there?
Walked.
How far?
Sometimes 3 miles.
One way?
One way, that's right. Wasn't no school buses in, everybody walked.
No hills?
Huh?
Wasn't hilly?
No, don't reckon.
What would you take for lunch?
Whatever Mama had. Didn't have much.
Did she make your clothes?
Yeah, she made some of them.
How often would you get a new pair of shoes?
In the fall of the year, get a new pair of shoes, they'd have to last nearly all winter. Times is hard.
A lot harder than they are today. Was church an important part of your life?
Not till I got nearly grown. I didn't go much when I was little.
Too busy working on the farm, huh?
Huh?
Too busy working on the farm.
Yeah, busy working on the farm.
So you drove teams?
Yeah.
Did you name them?
Huh?
Did they have names?
Oh, I don't remember. I doubt it.
Yeah, some do and some don't. So Wagner
Huh?
Wagner had a cotton gin?
Yeah. Hassel had a cotton gin. A lot of there's about a gin about every town around. They used to raise lots of cotton.
And it had an ice plant?
Yeah, had ice plant.
But what would you do for fun as a kid?
Just try to make our own way. Just make her do what we could, do what we had to, what we had. Got by with what we had. We didn't have much.
Play cards?
Yeah, not much.
Not much. Basketball or
No,
baseball?
I didn't.
Horseshoes?
Yeah, pitch horseshoes. Pitch horseshoes.
Listen to the radio?
Didn't have any.
Well, did your mother quilt?
She quilted, yeah, she made quilts. Had to cover up.
Was she a member of a homemaker club?
No,
Did the county agent come to your farm much?
not much.
Not much. What would you do for holidays, like Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Nothing.
Nothing?
They wouldn't do. They just nearly another day.
Just
We're poor folks. We didn't have anything to do with.
Well, what's your secret to living so long?
Huh?
What is your secret to living so long? What do you think has contributed to your long life?
The Lord helped me all the way through. Wasn't for Him, I don't know what I'd do.
Did you ever think you'd make it to 100?
No, I didn't ever think I'd make it to 100. Nobody else was. Nobody else made it to 100, and I didn't figure I was any better than the rest of them. But I don't know how I got to 103. But I'm here.
What did you do on your 100th birthday?
I don't remember. Not much of nothing. Not much of nothing.
He had a big
We
party.
had a big party for him.
Had a big party.
Oh, well.
We had a big party over at church. A lot of people, remember the bunch of people at church came to your 100th
Well.
birthday party?
See, when you get so old, you don't remember a lot of stuff. You don't remember just a lot of stuff, and it'd be big like a birthday party. Well, I forgot it. I forgot it.
Well, you've had a lot of them.
Yeah.
So your brothers and sisters didn't make it to 100?
No. My older brother, he lived to be 65, and that he was next to the oldest one.
What's a typical day like for you today?
You what?
What's a typical day like in your life? What kind of things do you do?
What does that do?
Yeah.
Not much of nothing anymore.
Are you an early riser?
Huh?
Are you an early riser? Did you wake up early?
Yeah, I wake up kind of early. Go to bed early.
What time do you
Baby
get up?
chickens.
What time do you get up?
About 6 o'clock. Go to bed at 8, get up at 6.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to get up earlier than that when you were on the farm, didn't you?
Yeah, had to.
What was your favorite part about living on the farm?
I was my own boss when I was on the farm. I was my own boss. That's worth a whole lot.
I want to know, what was your favorite meal your mom cooked? What was your favorite meal that your mother cooked?
There wasn't no favorite meal. We just had to eat what we had.
And what would that consist of?
Beans and potatoes, cornbread.
And what to drink?
Huh?
What to drink?
What to drink?
Uh-huh.
Water.
Water. Not milk?
Well, we had milk too, but water was the main thing. What we had. We had milk too. Always had a milk cow.
That many children, you probably needed 2. Said with that many children, you probably needed 2.
Had to. Yeah.
Did she make homemade biscuits?
Yeah.
Apple pie?
Yeah.
Well, in this part of the country, it'd be peaches though, wouldn't it? Peaches?
Both.
Probably, yeah.
Peaches too.
Huh?
Peach pie.
Yeah,
Peach
peach
pie.
pie.
Well, did you travel much?
No, had to walk. Well, you couldn't go very far. Had to walk.
Well, once you got married and had children, had your son, did you travel much?
No.
How about hunting and fishing? Did you ever go hunting and fishing?
Huh?
Did you ever go hunting or fishing? Did you ever hunt or fish?
Yeah. I didn't hunt as much as I fished. I used to fish a lot.
You got any good fishing stories?
Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I tell you, man. But I'll tell you what, I've got now, 2 miles this side of the dam, we got a boat down there, a fish boat down there, and I own one saw, or did own one saw, only gave it to him. And we caught the crappie. It was a sight on earth. We'd catch crappie out there, sometimes there's a 5-gallon bucket full.
Oh my gosh.
Fishing, well, way back then, me and some more boys trot lined down the river and caught catfish. But after we got to this thing, we went crappie fishing and caught lots of crappie. The best fish is going.
I've had them, they're good.
I used to think catfish was the best, but then catfish got crappie beat. Crappie got catfish beat bad. To my notion.
Did you go noodling?
Huh?
Did you go noodling?
No, afraid of the snake.
No, you were smart. So cleaned a lot of fish. Fish fried. Cornbread fish.
Huh?
Did you roll your fish in cornmeal? Fry it?
Yeah.
Part of the time you rolled them in cracker crumbs. Put crackers in a blender.
Back there,
and then roll them in cracker crumbs.
come out of golden brown. Yeah.
Did you clean them or your wife?
I cleaned them.
You cleaned them. Good man.
So, what did you and your wife do for entertainment?
Not much of nothing.
Used to play cards with the neighbors.
Yeah, but
Little bit.
not a whole lot.
Go dancing? Did you go dancing?
No, I had that two club foot and I couldn't dance.
Well, then could you sing? Did you sing?
I said, no, couldn't carry a tune. Couldn't carry a tune, I couldn't sing.
Did you ever go to pie suppers at the church?
Huh?
Did you ever do a pie supper at the church?
Yeah.
They went to church all the time after they got married.
He was a deacon over at First Baptist Church at Haskell, and they were gonna give him an award for being a deacon for so long, and they got to looking back at the records, and they couldn't find the record when he wasn't a deacon. So, it's been a long time.
That's not that. Can you tell us a little bit about when you were a deacon?
Oh, I don't reckon. Nothing special. Yeah, I just one of the rest of them. I just was one of the rest of them. That's about all I can say.
Do you have a favorite Bible verse?
I don't have much education. I didn't have much education. I didn't remember very much.
Yeah. Oh.
What was a typical Sunday like around your house?
So
What was a typical Sunday like?
Oh, Jerry had a pretty good dinner on Sunday.
He would get up and fix banana pudding, didn't he?
Yeah, he would fix banana pudding before they went to church. We went to church on Sunday morning, nearly every week.
Banana pudding.
Yeah.
How do you make that?
Well, they just, I don't remember, but I made them. I made banana pudding. I don't remember just what. Had a few bananas, banana pudding, but I don't remember right now.
Fresh bananas.
That's interesting.
And did you use Nella wafers?
Huh?
Did you use
Yeah,
Nella
used vanilla wafers, yeah.
And did you like yours hot or cold?
Hot.
Hot. My mother liked hers cold.
Well, I like them both ways. There's old saying that I just like them. I just like them.
Did you cook anything else?
Not much.
Just fish and banana pudding. Fish and banana pudding.
Yeah. Yeah, I fried the fish all the time. Put a match in that grease. When that match spews, the grease is hot enough to seal it on the outside where it's not greasy.
Well, there you go, Alex.
Yeah, put a match in that grease, and when that muse spews, well, the grease is hot. It seals that fish on the outside. It's coming out of golden brown.
And
That's an old-fashioned thermometer.
really, I've never heard that.
The match will ignite when the grease gets to about 325 or 30 degrees,
And then you put your fish
and
in.
that's when you start cooking.
And an iron skillet. In an iron skillet.
Yeah, the old iron skillet. Whole 3-pound of Crisco. It holds like an iron skillet, put 3 pounds of Crisco in.
It's a
Get
big
it?
skillet.
Biggest
Big
one,
skillet.
yeah.
I would imagine you caught a lot of fish when you went out.
When he and Mom used to go down to the Eufaula, they would write down on the calendar each day how many fish they cleaned. And at the end of the year, he would bring me the calendar and he said, here, add these up. Said, I've added them up several times and I get a different number every time. But he knew I had a calculator. And several times it would be well over 2,000 fish in a year's time.
Oh my God.
And that's not a fish story, that's a true story.
What would you use for bait?
On fishing, minnows
And jigs.
and jigs. We use jigs a whole lot now. Didn't have money to buy any minnows, but we buy a few jigs and they would try to not lose them in the brush.
Not night crawlers?
Huh?
Not night crawlers?
No.
My grandmother used night crawlers.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I had to do corn. Wasn't fun putting that on the group.
It was like catfish. I stuck with livers and not the stink bait. Well, when history, what would you like to be remembered for? When history is all said and done, what do you want to be remembered for?
I tried to live a good life. I remember, tried to live a good life, that's all I know. And treat my fellow man like I want to be treated.
That's your motto too.
And do you have a motto you live by?
Huh?
Do you have a motto or philosophy you live by?
I don't reckon. I had a motto. Just try to do right and treat everybody else right.
Is there anything left on your list that you want to do?
Huh?
Is there anything left on your list that you want to do?
Not that I know of right now.
Is there anything you wish you could have done that you haven't done?
I don't know.
Gone to sea fishing.
Did you ever drive anything or operate anything other than a John Deere? Did you ever drive?
No. John Deere's the only one there was.
Never had a Ford or Alice Chalmers?
No. John Deere. There's a John Deere dealer about 10 miles from where I lived. He sold lots of tractors.
His weed eater is even a John Deere.
Pop and Johnny's?
Papa and Johnny.
Why do they call it that?
I don't know.
I've heard it, but I don't know why.
Yeah, but they call it Papa and Johnny.
Well, the last one you bought, do you remember how much you paid for it?
No.
They've cost a lot nowadays.
It costs a lot of money now.
Well, do you remember when rural electric came in? Do you have a Delco?
Yeah.
Oh, what's a Delco
No,
battery thing when they first started? Got anything else you want to ask me?
I've heard him tell that the first tractor that he ever bought was the first tractor in the country that had electric starter and headlights. He had the first one. That's what he traded the horses for.
Headlights, that mean you had to work into the night. Headlights on your tractor?
Yeah.
That just made your days longer. Yeah,
You had lights on it, you want to stay out a little longer. Yeah.
Good or bad? Get up with the chickens?
Huh?
Did you get up with the chickens?
Yeah. Get up with chickens. Go to bed with chickens early too.
Did you have a rooster to wake you up?
Well, I had some roosters in the mud, but they didn't wake me up.
In the 60s, he raised not only soybeans, but wheat. He didn't do any cotton or any of the other stuff.
You switched from cotton to wheat after a while?
Huh?
You switched from cotton to wheat?
Yeah,
You did wheat?
yeah.
Which is easier?
Huh?
Which one is easier,
Oh, the wheat was a lot easier.
was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a combine.
You had a combine,
Yeah. John Deere.
of course. Would you use it with other people or just for yourself?
For myself.
For yourself.
For myself.
You combine for other people too.
I sometimes like to come by and help people, but I got it for myself.
Did you have to do some jobs off the farm in order to keep the farm?
Do what?
Did you do some jobs off the farm? Did you do anything but farm?
That's all.
That's all
That's
you
all I
ever
ever
all
did.
you ever did.
That's all I ever done farm.
He had a job one winter at Tulsa on a construction job. He and his neighbor, they drove up there and they were just general laborers. And the boss up there, the foreman, told them they were working too hard and they're gonna get through with their job too quick and told them to slow down.
You're a hard worker.
Huh?
Said you're a hard worker.
Yeah. Had to work to make a living.
He'd rather do it himself than wait on somebody.
He couldn't wait. Many times he would come and wake me up to come help him do something early in the morning. And by the time I'd get out of bed and get my clothes on and get out there, he would have it done already.
Just a little bit impatient.
Just in a hurry.
So, how's your son? What's it like to have a son? What's it been like to raise a son?
It's pretty good. He never did give me no trouble. He always minded good, and I'd tell him to do something, he done it. So I got to brag on him on there. He's of course, he was just a pretty good boy.
Yeah.
Never did drink and run around.
Do you have any good father-son stories? Do you have any good father and son stories?
No. Not right now. I might think of something, but right now.
He had a big
But
garden.
we've been, might say as good as there's two. Where there's two, one is two. Me and him.
You always had a big garden. What all did you have in your garden when you had one?
Until
Garden
about
over
2 years
there.
ago.
We had beans. No, just about everything. Vegetables, something to eat. We raised lots of what we eat. We raised a lot of what we eat.
Did you used to eat a lot of vegetables?
Yeah, we eat a lot of vegetables. We had a deep freeze. We put it in the deep freeze, and then back early, my wife had canned it, and then we'd have one, and we'd can it. But after so long, we got a deep freeze, and we'd put it in deep freeze, and we'd have fresh stuff all the way through.
Did you eat a lot of meat?
Yeah. I raised hogs. At one time, I had 10 brood cells.
He raised the garden up until 3 years ago. Big garden.
Yeah, he would have really 2 long rows of tomatoes. He always had plenty of tomatoes.
What about sweet potatoes?
Huh?
Did you raise any sweet potatoes?
Yeah. I bedded out sweet potatoes and went to the vine, got the strips and set them out.
Did you ever go to the county fair?
Huh?
Did you ever go to the county fair?
I don't reckon, don't remember. Might have went, but didn't take nothing.
Nothing beats a homegrown tomato.
No. There's nothing beats a homegrown tomatoes, right?
What was Christmas like as a young boy?
Well, I got a little something, but not much. Got a little present, but not a whole lot. Too many kids to buy for all of them.
Right.
Too poor.
Ask him what he got, if he remembers.
You remember some of the toys or anything you got for Christmas?
That wasn't very big. Wasn't a very big toy.
Ask him if they got like apples or oranges.
Did you get any fruit like apples and oranges?
Yeah,
for
we got
Christmas?
apples and oranges and candy for Christmas, but we didn't get.
That was special. You didn't get that all the time,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can remember Mom telling about the first Christmas present that he bought her after they had gotten married was a coffee cup. Not a coffee cup and saucer, but just a coffee cup. And that's how.
What was that?
The first Christmas present you bought Mom, you remember what it was?
No.
It was a coffee cup. After y'all had gotten married, you bought her a coffee cup for Christmas. Not a saucer, but just a cup.
Just a kid.
That's how.
That's all the money I had.
That's all. That's how.
That's all the money I had.
That would have been just a little over a month if it was their first Christmas, because they got married November 17th.
About the same time of your birthday.
Yeah.
Huh.
And her birthday is the 27th.
November is a pretty special month then.
Huh?
November was a pretty special month for you. Your birthday, your wedding anniversary.
I don't remember.
They had been married 77 years when Mom passed away, but he said we dated for 3 years, so that's nearly 80 years that they had been together.
But the best part about it, she was sick 3 weeks and gone. A lot of old people is sick for 6 months. And after she passed away, Ronald called me and told him Mama's gone, and I'm going to see her. You gonna meet me there? Yeah, I met her up there, and I got to say, what's this gonna be like? But I waited. I got up there. She's laying on the bed, and she wasn't as pretty as the prettiest woman I'd ever seen in my life. That swelling that had all gone out, and she was laying there. And after I seen her, I didn't grieve. I said, some of these days I go to the Lord, go to heaven and see her up there then. But I did, after I seen her, she's gone. I said, well, I was going up there to get steady. What's gonna go on? And when I got up there and I seen her laying there on the bed, and that's it. That is it.
She looked peaceful.
Huh?
Peaceful.
Peaceful, that's right, that's right.
That's a long time to be married.
That's it. Got along good, we got along good. Of course we argued and all that, but as far as having trouble, we never had no trouble. But we get. Sometimes I do something she didn't like, sometimes she do something I didn't like, but we lived over it, forget and forgive.
Well, did she work?
No, she's a housewoman, and works out a little bit, but none to speak of. She canned and kept house.
And watched him.
Yeah, cooked.
Was she from Oklahoma? Was she-
Yeah. She was born about 14 miles before we lived all of her life.
Oh.
But it didn't move much.
Homebodies. Was July the 4th important? Did you do something fun on July the 4th? July the 4th?
Nah, I
No.
just did it a whole lot of time.
Make homemade ice cream?
Yeah, you would have a cake and ice cream for June the 4th.
Raise any watermelons?
Yeah, I used to raise watermelons.
Okra? Okra?
Yeah.
Liked playing in the dirt. You liked playing in the dirt.
Yeah, that's right. Retired farmer, that's all I ever done. Worked for myself and by myself. All them years.
It's an important job.
That's right.
It is. Anything else you want to add before we close?
I don't reckon.
Anything
I don't know.
you want to add? No? No?
No.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.